Hi everyone, I'm Emily, and I'm really excited to have today to talk to the basketball team about goal setting. As you guys probably noticed, your handout is primarily blank. That's because I want you guys to write down the information in a way that will be meaningful to you and so that you can remember it in the long run rather than me writing down the definition and it maybe not being how you would like to remember it. So today we're talking about goals, and I just want to start out by having you guys close your eyes if you're comfortable and remember the last time that you were truly successful in a way that you guys determined success. How'd you get there? What steps did you take to become successful? Who was there along the way to help you in your success? And really remember how it felt to be successful. So now if you open your eyes, I want you guys to remember that feeling, and then also maybe realize that you probably set some goals in order to become successful. Goal setting is something we do every day, so it might be effortless and doesn't need to always be writing down a list of what we want to do in order to reach an objective, but it's something that we definitely need to think about more in terms of setting effective goals and understanding how to really set goals that'll increase our performance to the maximum ability. So I want you guys to take a second and write your personal definition of goal. It's kind of tricky to define because we use it so often in our life and people define it in so many different ways because we use it for so many different things. One definition that I really like is a goal is an objective or aim of action. I really like this definition because it identifies that there's an endpoint in the goal, and it also identifies that there's a process in reaching that goal. In sport or in the rest of your life, setting effective goals is really important in reaching that ultimate success that all of us are looking for. So in understanding that, I want to point out that there are three different types of goals that we use in sport and in life. And as you'll see on your handout, those goals are outcome goals, performance goals, and process goals. Outcome goals are those that really focus on the end point. Maybe for a basketball team, you're trying to get to the championship. Or for an individual, you're trying to be the highest shooter on the team. The biggest difficulty with outcome goals is that it's you versus other people. It's you comparing yourself to the competition. And because you're comparing yourself to the competition, you don't have as much control over the outcome as you may think that you have. So then you get into performance goals. And performance goals are really you versus your last performance. So it's you comparing yourself to how you previously performed, meaning you have more control. So in this case, let's say you're trying to increase your free throw percentage from 50 to 60%. That's an increase in your own personal performance, which you have much more control over. And then process goals are how you're going to get to that performance goal. So you have the most control over the process. So let's say you're trying to increase your free throw percentage. Maybe you make a goal, a process goal, of shooting 50 free throws after every practice this week. Using all of those together and knowing how to use them together and how to set them is really important for increasing your performance. So one thing I want you guys to remember, if it's the only thing you remember from today, is that positivity is really important when setting goals. So it's so much easier in every aspect of our life to say, don't miss, or don't do this, or don't miss a three-pointer. But in reality, when we say that, we're actually telling our mind to focus on the missing rather than the not of that statement. So in reality, we want to change that to be make the three-pointers, and that'll be more helpful in performance. So I also want to talk about setting SMART goals, as you can see on your sheet. SMART stands for specific, measurable, adjustable, realistic, and timed. In terms of setting SMART goals, you want them to be specific. So increase your free throw percentage by 20%. You want them to be measurable. That 20% has to start from somewhere. If they're adjustable, you realize that maybe 20% isn't realistic, so you switch it to 15 in terms of increasing your performance. And if they're timed, you set a timeline of increasing your free throw percentage by 20% by the end of the season. I hope that really helped today. I'll stick around for any questions and let me know if you guys need anything. Thanks.